Hey everyone out there, I'm recording this and it's about midnight or 12:30 on the morning of Black Friday. So hopefully you guys are out in those lineups and when you guys get back you can watch this video and see a nice diamond level versus diamond level TvT. So again, this is a video that might help out platinum level players or lower level diamond players. It's not intended for anyone who actually really wants to learn anything. Then you might want to watch the pros of the world. This is just to sort of give you an idea of where you need to be at diamond level if you're getting close. Okay, so I'm gonna hop into my latest replay here. So this was a replay that from a game I just did seconds ago. So the guy was a higher level diamond player around rank 17, and I'm rank 40 or something. You know, I kind of bounce between 30 and 50. I play a game or two a night. No big deal. Yeah, so how are you guys finding Battlefield? I'm curious. A lot of my friends are picking up Modern Warfare, saying it's same old, and I'm actually quite proud of my purchase of Battlefield 3. So leave your comments. Let me know what you think of that game. As well, I guess StarCraft 2 is for sale for about half the price now, about $29.99 till the end of November. Oh, look at that. I'm saying I love you. You're like a brother. See, I'm nice to all the players I play against. Anyway, so he's in the bottom here, blue Terran. I'm on the left, red Terran over here. So he's starting off with the no wall off. I am doing a wall off. I typically don't like fast expanding against Terran. It's kind of open to a lot of things like all-in marine cheese, etc. See, look, I'm even asking, you know, some nice serious questions here. What do you think of the meta game? And he doesn't answer me. I guess it's kind of bad manner to be asking a gazillion questions and trying to throw him off track, but whatever. So no refinery yet for me. I've got my barracks, got my supply depot. He's doing the same thing, but inside his base versus at his wall. You know, this does leave me open to, you know, him sieging up down below here. You know, maybe having a Viking overhead or another floating barracks or something to sort of view the high ground. So I could lose all three of these buildings if he did an early, you know, 1 or 2 tank push with 8 or so marines. But it's a risk I'm willing to take. So we'll speed this up to ×2. I don't want this replay to take forever. So he's throwing down his second barracks, orbital. I don't even have my orbital yet. I'm going for 2 geysers instead. So you can see how much 2 geysers slow you down. I don't even have my orbital yet. And he's got his orbital finished. And I haven't even started mine. It's about 20 supply for me. As you see, I'm much further ahead in the supply count here, because he's I don't know what he's doing. He hasn't thrown down his expansion yet, so he's just a little bit behind, I guess. I guess because of the orbital delayed his SCV production. But I'm still ahead by 2, and I have my orbital up now. So maybe he didn't build constant SCV. So he's doing a good job here walling off with his marines here to prevent my SCV scout. I've got my bunker with marines, so I'm going to block his scout. So he's going to come up here with his scout. He's going to lose it. I lost mine here, so I say fair trade. Game goes on. So brings back into faster. So I've created a tech lab with my factory, which I'm going to land my starport on. I'm creating a new tech lab for my factory so I can get siege tech eventually. His Reaper gets shoot away. It's unfortunate I didn't take it out, because eventually he'll take the watchtower and kind of catch my push out. So anyways, I should be laying this on the tech lab pretty soon. He's just building up his marines, so he hasn't gone tech lab, so he hasn't gone marine shield or anything, which is interesting. But he's getting siege tech. I am not. I'm getting cloak and banshee and 1 siege tank. So actually, because I got those geysers so quick, I have enough to get all this tech. Like, that's 200 gas. That's 125 gas, I believe, for a tank. Yes, I got the reactor, 50 gas. So I'm getting a lot of gas-intensive stuff, and I'm still able to fund it. Oh, and the Banshee, another 100 gas. So that's like 500 gas right there. So now he finally throws down his expansion, which is kind of what this play leads to. If he's not going to push off, like otherwise you usually see somebody build a barracks over here, perhaps. And then float it over while he has his siege tank set up here. Maybe a little like a little way to block me from pushing out, and sort of slow push into my own base. So since he's not doing that, he doesn't have a starport to even view the high ground, so he's definitely not going to be pushing out anytime soon. So this was his plan, to put out the expansion. So I'm shocked he actually didn't go for like an expansion at 25 supply or something like that. So anyways, I've got one Banshee. I'm actually saving it in my base until Cloak gets a little closer to finish and I have that second Banshee, because I know he's likely to put up turrets. Diamond level players tend to put up way too many turrets, but it actually helps beat the Banshee threat. You know, at Diamond level, we're just not good enough at microing around the Banshees, you know, doing proper scans, getting out that Viking, etc. So you can see he's throwing down another turret, so I'm going to come in here and start attacking him. So if we look at his view here, he did see the starport, so he probably threw up those turrets because of that. So we'll look at his view here and see his reaction. Just follow his camera around. So he's losing some workers here. He's lost 6 so far. I'm focusing down the SCV that's been building that turret. I see that he moved all his SCVs away from his command center, so I just knew that he'd be going for an expansion, so I brought my other Banshee around, which he hasn't caught a glimpse of yet. You can see there. Oh, see, finally scrolled over. So you saw he's losing some SCVs over there as well. He only had one turret, so I was able to harass a little bit. And you know, at this point I should have moved my Banshee out of the way, but I was distracted because I'd stockpiled about 1,000 minerals because I was microing these Banshees around, and I wanted to start spending that money. I figured spending that money is more important than microing that Banshee around, and I just didn't have the APM to do both. So what's he got in the production tab now? He's 2 SCVs, so he's not really doing anything. He's just taking what he has and he's moving out. So if you look at the units, you know, he's got 13 SCVs. He thinks he's lost. If you look at the everyone cam, I'm actually pushing out here at the same time he's pushing over. So he's got 3 tanks and about a couple more Marines than me. So had we actually like ran into each other, this wouldn't have been too good of a battle for me. And I see I'm actually saying my reinforcements. He didn't even take them out on the way. He's just committing to this altogether. He's like, I'm going to get in front at his front ramp and I'm going to walk right into his base. I've got a bunker and a Cloak Banshee here. The Cloak Banshee, I think, takes out pretty well every single Marine. And without, you know, he should have realized, like, he's got a scan or something. Without his Marines, he's going to lose these tanks eventually. So I just come in here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks. How many total? 4 tanks, 8 Marines, 1 Banshee, 11 more SCVs than him, and an expansion ready to land. So even though he, we'll go back here and look at his base. So even though he had his expansion here, it's not an orbital as well, so we're pretty equal when we ended that game, except for the fact that I actually had an army. He lost his entire army, and he was down 11 SCVs, so that was a good idea for him to GG, just save some time. So anyways, that's my Black Friday Thanksgiving game for you guys. Like the video, please. It's awesome. Up to over 20 subscribers now, and to me, that's kind of cool. You know, I'm just doing this for fun, so it's awesome to see the subscribers as well. Alright, so take care, guys. Have a great weekend, and hopefully you're watching this on a brand new monitor, brand new computer, maybe some sort of computer set up to your brand new HD TV. So anyways, have fun, guys. Take care, and talk to you later. Bye.